The next lesson on inequality is about age and inequality, old and young. Biology norms, lots of key words here, ethnicity, minimum wage, ageism. So I can recall how age discrimination operates. So let's start off with Philippe Aries, French social scientist, wrote a famous book called Centuries of Childhood. And he's the guy who came up with the idea that age is socially constructed. And clearly some people are 3, and some people are 33, and some people are 83. That's just age. But how we expect people to behave in each age bracket is a cultural thing. We decide as a culture how people of different ages should behave. For each age bracket that we make up, childhood, tweenies, teenagers, pensioners, we have a set of norms. E.g., children should not be soldiers. 6-year-olds should not work in quarries so we can have cheap granite kitchens. Grandma should not flash gang signs or floss. All this means age is a social construct. Age is a social construct. We decide how people should and should not behave at certain ages. In Victorian England, all the students in this classroom, all of you lot listening to this video, would be working by now, had have been at work for several years. And this would have been normal. Nobody would have been shocked. It would have been against the law. So, age and inequality. Many sociologists don't agree that age is a big deal. They think class, ethnicity, gender have a much bigger impact on individuals' life chances. Remember, it's all about life chances. E.g., the Kardashians. They range from 60 to 15. This does not affect their life chances because they are rich. E.g., pensioners not being able to afford to heat their houses in winter. This only affects poor working class pensioners. It doesn't affect pensioners, it affects poor pensioners. So the Marxist view of this is that a person's age and being useful or not is about capitalism. So the young look down on because they're not use in a business. They can't make money. The old are seen as useless, not valued, because they can't add money to a business. So to a Marxist, these different views on age and inequality are due to the capitalist system. The capitalist system, the bourgeoisie, are all interested in adults of working age. Youth and inequality. So the young suffer some inequality. You have to come to school. There are certain things you're not allowed to do, seeing movies, various music things. Most importantly, there's the minimum wage. No matter what job you do, they can pay you less for it if you're young. If you are 17, doing your A-levels, working in McDonald's on Saturday morning, they can pay you £4 an hour. Yeah? If you're an adult, they have to pay you £6.95. Same work, different pay. Often, and also we have the idea that people view in our culture the young are lazy, they're criminals. These are all forms, this can lead to inequality. And finally, voting. You get to the age of 16, you have a job, you pay tax, but you're not allowed to vote in elections. That's inequality. Older people and inequality. Well, we call this ageism. We often can't get jobs, seen as useless. Technology, they can't use it, they're baffled by it. It's very different to the past. In the past, old people had high status because they had experience, they had knowledge we needed. And the Marxist view of this, of course, is that the young are seen as the old seen as useless because they're no longer of economic use. So the culture turns against them. 2010 Equality Act made age discrimination a crime. So we have made some legal progress on this. Let's look at the media now. Media representations of age. Negative, positive labels, self-fulfilling prophecy. File, lover of. So first off, remember, the mass media is an agency of secondary socialization. So it pushes certain youth stereotypes. The young are useless, they are lazy, they're criminals. The effect of this is people they discriminate against young people, are afraid of young people, paedophobia. Movies like Eden Lake, where the group of feral youths are hunting people. This is the semiotics of this is that you should be afraid of young people, in particular young working class people. So how fair is this? Well, of course it's not fair. This is not young people are murderers, but that is how the media likes to present it. Older people in the media often seen again as useless, stupid, always complaining about things. Again, a negative view of old people in the mass media.